Ranking the best quarterbacks in Madden 23. We are back here with another tier list update. Today we're going to be updating quarterbacks. Now before we do go ahead and re-rank the old cards and rank the new cards, I do want to go ahead and shout out the comment of the day. Now let's take a look at the old tier list real quick. Now this is where we may disagree, but I think literally every single person comes down to single tier. And I think you can make the argument that cards like Tua that already didn't get the quad stack, that gets like Howard Master, Stafford Lead, Fearless for 2. I feel like they got a little bit better in a sense because of the AP update. And someone like Shaz that gets quad stack for 4, like, I don't know, I feel like you wouldn't run like the gunslinger on him. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move down every single card. Now also what I want to talk about in S2 is the fact that like Tebow, McNabb, Herbert, Stabler, they are all still like the best Slinger 3 quarterbacks, which the 2 cards in S tier today, they are going to be Slinger 1 QB. So if you still want to rock Slinger 3, it's like Tebow, McNabb, Herbert, and Stabler are still the best in the game. It's just with the AP update, I think they drop a single tier. And I think especially with the golden tickets that are going to come out that do have Slinger 3 and going to get the quad stack for 2 AP, I feel like all these cards are eventually just going to be in this A tier anyway. Now the first cards we got today are slightly lower overalls, but I did want to cover them. First one right here, 95 overall Hendon Hooker. Could be up to 96 speed with the Sugar Rush Strat card, 6'4" scrambler. All the cards today are going to have pretty good throw power and pretty good accuracies. As Gen 1 as a release, so the worst release in the game, and also for abilities, can't even get a velocity ability. So Hendon Hooker is really bad. He is going to go F tier for me. Then right after that, we got Will Levis. Again, could be up to 94 speed, Sugar Rush Strat card, 6'3", good throw power and pretty good accuracies as well. This time has Gen 2, which again isn't really a great release. Now for his abilities, he can get a 1 AP set feet lead, but again, that's like all he gets. So again, just at this point, just not really a great card. He is also going to go ahead go in the F tier. And right after that, we have 2 cards that you could potentially get for free, but how good are they? First one right here is going to be Roman Gabriel. He's 6'6", which is actually really nice. Could be up to 93 speed, 97 throw power is pretty good, 90s across the board for accuracies. And for release, Slinger 2, which don't love, I'll be honest, do not love that release. And for abilities, he's fearless and set feet lead for 1, and like gunslinger set feet lead for 1. Really can't get like great combos in my opinion. So he once again is going to be F tier for me. I just don't think he's as good as anyone in the D tier. And finally, Tua got another card right here. Could be 95 speed, 95 throw power is pretty decent, 90s across the board for accuracy. And this time does have Slinger 1 as a release, which is a positive. For his abilities, he can get set feet lead Howard Master for 2 or fearless set feet lead for 1. And again, doesn't really get anything else in his other buckets. So to me, everyone in D tier is still better. He is also going to go F tier for me. Now for the rest of the video, we just got 99 overalls. The first one we're going to cover right here is the first pick in the draft, Bryce Young. Could be up to 98 speed, which is pretty nice. He's 6 foot, has 98 throw power and great accuracies across the board. Now for his release, he has Gen 3. I'm going to be honest, I do not mind Gen 3. I feel like Gen 3 does get a lot of hate, but I don't think it's unusable. And this time for his abilities, in this spot right here, I'm for sure rocking Howard Master. And then he can get set feet lead for 1, fearless for 1, and also gunslinger for 1. So in total, that is the quad stack for 3 AP. So I think he's actually a really great quarterback in the game. I feel like he's a little bit underrated. For me, I am going to go ahead and have him in the A tier by everyone else that can get the quad stack for 3 AP. I feel like he's a little bit better than Cam. Cam's a little bit bigger, but they have the same exact release. And Bryce Young gets a quad stack for 1 less AP. So I actually am a big time fan of this Bryce Young. Feel like he's a little bit underrated. And right after that, we got CJ Stroud. This card was so amazing pre-AP update. Can be 99 speed with the Sugar Rush Strat card. He's 6'3", great throw power and great accuracies across the board, and has Slinger 1 as a release, fastest short to intermediate release in the game. For his abilities this time, gets fearless in this spot for 0. You'd have to run Howard Master for 2, set feet lead for 1, and finally gunslinger for 1. That is the quad stack for 4 AP, which 4 out of 6 AP is kind of tough to run. Again, I really loved him when the AP was 12. For me, he's like the best one in B. I really like him. I like the way he plays. It's just the 4 AP that really doesn't make him A or S. After that, we get AR-15 Anthony Richardson. I cannot believe how bad they made this card. Like, honestly, his combine card might be better. And I know that's crazy, but he's 6'4", could be 99 speed, Sugar Rush Strat card, great throw power and great accuracies. Release has Gen 2. I just don't understand why his previous card had Slinger 3 and this card has Gen 2. I do not get that. Gave him one of the worst releases. And this time for his abilities, he can get a 0 AP pass at elite. So I believe his abilities are kind of wrong. Because if we look up here, he can get Howard Master for 2 with the ability stacks. We're looking at someone, Howard Master, Gunslinger, PLE for 3. No fearless. Doesn't get a fearless bucket though. But for me, that ability bucket, so 3 AP, no fearless. Maybe C. Oh, that's tough because his release is really not that good. It really isn't. I'm going to put him D tier. I'm not a fan of his release. Maybe could see him C. And right after that, we got 99 overall Ryan Fitzmagic. He's 6'2", could be up to 94 speed. Pretty good mobility stats. 99 throw power, perfect. Great accuracies. Gets a ton of team chems. And has Gen 3 as a release. Now this time for his abilities, again, he can get Howard Master for 1, Gunslinger for 0, Sephi Lead for 0. So like, no matter how you do it, he gets quad stack for 4 AP. Howard Master, Sephi Lead, Gunslinger, Fearless, in total for 4 AP. So he's a 4 AP quad stack QB with Gen 3. I feel like Cam Newton is better than this card. I think he's still right along the lines of like a B tier quarterback. I think he's really, really solid. And after that, we get 99 overall Donovan McNabb, 6'2" strong arm with potentially 96 speed with the Sugar Rush track card. Great throw power, great accuracies. This time again, Gen 3 as a release. And this time for his abilities, he can get Howard Master for 0, Pass Lead Elite for 1, Fearless for 1, and Gunslinger for 1. So another 3 AP quad stack QB. Again, I think he's really, really good. Literally exactly what I said about Bryce Young. I feel like he is a little bit underrated, but again, a 3 AP quad stack QB with Gen 3. I feel like these two cards are extremely usable. You just don't really see them a lot. And after that, we get Ricky Williams at QB. I feel like all the Dolphins teamers wanted a Ricky Williams at running back. Ended up getting Ricky Williams at quarterback. So he could be up to 99 speed, Sugar Rush track card, 99 excel. One of the best mobile QBs in the game. 97 throw power with great accuracies. This time has Slinger 3 as a release, which again, Slinger 1 for Slinger 3 for best release in the game. Really good with the deep balls, Slinger 3. Now this time for his abilities, I would not recommend to use Escape Artist. I think Escape Artist sucks this year, but he can get Howard Master for 0. What does that mean? Quad stack for 3 AP. So Howard Master, PLE, or Sephi Lead. They're literally the exact same ability. PLE or Sephi Lead for 1, Gunslinger and Fearless for 1. 3 AP quad stack QB that has Slinger 3. He is like top end of A for me. I do think Tebow's better than him. Tebow for him, it's literally like a toss-up in my opinion. I think Tebow's the best Slinger 3 QB in the game though. And now right after that, we get Denard Robinson. Could be up to 99 speed. This is a really fun card to use, by the way, too. Amazing throw power with 99, great accuracies. Slinger 4 as a release. I believe this is the same exact release as Josh Allen. And yeah, it is. The problem I have with this release is it's a major hitch on the left or the right side of the field. Can't remember off the top of my head, but pretty much to the right flat or the left flat, it's like a longer release. So that's the one thing that I don't like about this. But if we look at his abilities, he can get Howard Master for 0, Pass Lead Elite for 1, Fearless for 1, and Gunslinger for 1. 3 AP quad stack QB that does get Slinger 4. I think out of the bunch in A tier, he's probably the worst. But again, a 3 AP quad stack QB for me will be A tier. And again, I think he's a really, really fun card. Slinger 4, again, if it just didn't have that, like, if it didn't have that hitch to like the right or left flat, I would be a lot higher on him. But yeah, I think again, he's still deserving of A tier, just not S. And after that, we get Aaron Rodgers. This card right here, change the meta at QB for sure. Can be up to 89 speed with the Sugar Rush strat card, 99 throw power, amazing accuracies. Slinger 1 is a release. Again, fastest short to intermediate throw. And how he changed the game was his ability. You can get like Howard Master, Sephi Lead, and then Fearless and Gunslinger for 2 AP. The first quad stack for 2 AP QB in the game. And yeah, he is for sure S. And after that, we just have a reskinned Aaron Rodgers. People in my Twitch streams, I don't know if they're trolling or not, but people say A-Rod's better than this card or Stafford's better than A-Rod. They are quite literally almost the same exact card. I don't think you will really notice a difference with them. Matt Stafford is 1 speed point better with Sugar Rush Shot card. He's 6'3" as well with 99 throw power, 99 accuracies. But given like the thresholds in this game, you're really not going to notice like 99 compared to 90. And then again, he has Slinger 1. He has Slinger 1 as a release, but this time Fearless, Gunslinger for 0. And you could go PLE and Howard Master for 2. So another 2 AP quad stack QB. And yeah, that's what I'm looking for in S tier right now. 2 AP quad stack. And I think Matt Stafford or Aaron Rodgers, best QB in the game. Like it's literally a flip-flop. And again, if you want to make the argument of why you still use Tebow or like anyone in A tier with Slinger 3, I 100% get it. But like objectively speaking, the 2 AP quad stack guys are obviously going to be the best QBs in the game. And I'm going to assume really soon we're going to get golden tickets with 2 AP quad stack that are Slinger 3. But yeah, y'all, this has been my updated QB tier list in Madden 23 Ultimate Team. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. What do you agree with? What do you disagree with? Who do you think should go up? Who do you think should come down? If you did enjoy this video though, you enjoy content like it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date with the best cards in Madden 23. Now, if you want to see me use some of these cards live, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. We have been grinding the streams over there, so I would really appreciate that. Now, if you don't feel like heading over to Twitch and you want another video to watch, check out this one right here. I made an Ohio State theme team in Madden 23.